Russell Wilson extends the hands he has. Wilson, quick throw.
Super Bowl 49 had one of the most unforgettable endings in NFL history. Under the bright lights in Glendale, Arizona, two powerhouse teams faced off in a highly anticipated matchup. The defending champion Seattle Seahawks, led by Russell Wilson and the tough Legion of Boom, went head-to-head with the New England Patriots, led by the legendary Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.
Belichick and Brady are 3-2.
With legacies at stake and tension rising with every play, the game turned into an instant classic, full of clutch moments, momentum shifts, and intense drama. It was a hard-fought battle for glory, ending with a play that would be remembered in football history forever.
Deflategate. Did they or didn't they?
Before the Super Bowl, the Patriots were caught in the middle of controversy. They were accused of using underinflated footballs during their AFC Championship win against the Colts, which led to non-stop media coverage and an NFL investigation. The claim suggested that the lower air pressure helped Tom Brady and the offense get a better grip in the cold, wet weather, an advantage many believed was done on purpose to break the rules. This wasn't the first time the Patriots faced scandal. Back in 2007, Spygate had already made them one of the most talked about and criticized teams in the NFL, causing many to doubt the legitimacy of their success. Called Deflategate, the new accusations made people dislike the Patriots even more, with many fans and experts seeing them as the bad guys of the league.
Tom Brady a cheater? I don't believe so.
Some thought the whole thing was blown out of proportion, just an attempt to bring down a successful team. Others believed it was more proof that New England would do whatever it takes to win, even if it meant bending the rules. People kept arguing about it, but one thing was clear: the Patriots weren't just trying to win a championship. They were also trying to protect the reputation of their team's legacy. The Patriots had won 3 NFL championships during the Brady era, but their last 2 Super Bowl games ended in tough losses to the New York Giants. Those defeats still hurt and made people wonder if their dynasty was fading. It had been 10 years since their last championship, and the pressure to win again was growing. With Brady still playing at a high level and Belichick's coaching leading the way, expectations were huge. This wasn't just another Super Bowl, it was their chance to make a comeback. Could this be the year they finally proved the doubters wrong and showed they were still the best? Or would they come up short again?
The defending champion Seattle Seahawks.
The Seahawks were trying to become the NFL's next big dynasty, aiming to match the Patriots' legacy. Led by Russell Wilson with the league's top secondary known as the Legion of Boom, and guided by legendary coach Pete Carroll, they had built a team ready for long-term success. After their dominant 43-8 Super Bowl win the year before, Seattle's defense was still one of the best, and their offense showed toughness, especially in their dramatic 28-22 comeback win over Green Bay in the NFC Championship.
Win in the most bizarre finish you'll ever see.
With Marshawn Lynch powering their strong running game and Wilson making fearless game-changing plays, the Seahawks had the perfect mix of strength and skill. Riding that momentum, they went into Super Bowl 49 ready to defend their title, prove their dominance, and secure their spot in NFL history.
Super Bowl 49 is underway.
As the game started, both defenses showed why they were so highly rated. After a few punts, the Patriots began to find their rhythm on their second drive. Tom Brady quickly got comfortable connecting with Rob Gronkowski, Danny Amendola, and Shane Vereen to move the ball down the field. But despite the progress, the Patriots faced a big challenge on 3rd and 6 at Seattle's 10-yard line. Brady dropped back, aiming for Julian Edelman in the end zone. But Seahawks cornerback Jeremy Lane read the play perfectly, intercepting the pass and giving Seattle's defense a huge boost. The interception gave Seattle energy, but their offense couldn't take advantage and stalled on the next drive. When the Patriots got the ball back, Brady and the offense carefully worked to regain control. Using quick passes and precise routes, Brady kept Seattle's defense guessing. On a key 3rd down, the offensive line held just long enough for Brady to find Edelman for an important 1st down, setting up a red zone chance. A few plays later, Brady hit Brandon LaFell for an 11-yard touchdown pass, finishing a 9-play drive. The Patriots scored first, putting pressure on Seattle's tough defense.
Strikes first in Super Bowl 49.
When you're in the Super Bowl, you don't just need a strong defense, you also need an offense that can put points on the board. No matter how good the defense is, teams always find a way to score, and that's exactly what both teams did as the game went on. Down 7-0, Seattle wasn't about to back down. They had a special weapon, Marshawn Lynch, also known as Beast Mode. With his trademark power and determination, Lynch powered through defenders, breaking tackles and leading Seattle to a quick response with a touchdown run. The 12th man erupted with excitement, their loud cheers giving the team even more momentum. Now we had a real game on our hands. But the scoring wasn't over. Tom Brady answered right back, leading an efficient drive down the field before throwing a 22-yard touchdown pass to Rob Gronkowski, who celebrated with his signature spike. Just like that, the momentum shifted again as the Patriots responded in a big way, turning the game into an exciting back-and-forth battle. Both offenses were now in a groove, setting the stage for a high-stakes showdown. Then it was Russell Wilson's turn. Staying calm and focused, he led a sharp drive down the field and found Chris Matthews for an 11-yard touchdown with just 6 seconds left in the first half. The clutch play fired up the Seahawks sideline, and the 12th man roared with approval. It was a huge moment heading into halftime, showing that Seattle was still very much in the fight. After a slower start, we had a 14-14 game as we entered halftime, and that was just the beginning of the drama to come. The second half started with Seattle looking focused and determined to win the Lombardi Trophy. On their first drive, they kicked a 27-yard field goal to take the lead 17-14.
The kick is good.
Fueled by the score, Seattle's defense stepped up and Bobby Wagner intercepted Tom Brady shortly after.
Interception by Bobby Wagner.
The crowd erupted as Seattle grabbed the momentum. Brady now had 2 interceptions in the game, showing just how tough Seattle's defense really was. Russell Wilson didn't waste any time. He led a sharp, efficient drive that ended with a touchdown pass to the dependable Doug Baldwin, pushing Seattle's lead to 24-14. With less than 20 minutes left and the Patriots down by 10 points, the pressure was on. The big question was, how would Brady respond?
Hey, one play at a time.
As the fourth quarter began, both teams knew exactly what was at stake. This was the moment to secure their legacy. What happened next was nothing short of incredible. Down by 10 points, New England knew they had to rely on their passing game, and they had the perfect quarterback for the job. Tom Brady completed passes to Brandon LaFell and Julian Edelman, then found Danny Amendola for a touchdown.
Touchdown New England. Brady finding his receiver.
The score was now 24-21, with Seattle still in the lead, but both teams needed to deliver in the clutch. This was the point where champions are made.
Here's Russell out of the shotgun.
Seattle's best move would have been to keep feeding Marshawn Lynch to run down the clock, but instead they quickly went 3 and out, giving the ball right back to Brady. He picked up where he left off, leading another strong drive with a series of accurate passes. Riding the momentum, Brady connected with Julian Edelman for a game-changing touchdown. With that, the Patriots took the lead, and Brady had no plans of giving it back.
And New England leads in Super Bowl 49.
Russell Wilson got the ball back just before the 2-minute warning, needing to lead a clutch drive in a hurry-up offense. What happened next would go down as one of the craziest finishes in football history. With the clock ticking, Seattle faced a tough 3rd and 10. They needed a touchdown, and it was time to step up. Wilson completed a pass to Ricardo Laquette, keeping the drive alive, but they were still 38 yards from the end zone with less than 90 seconds left. On the very next play, Wilson dropped back and launched a deep pass to Jermaine Kearse, hoping for a miracle. The throw was a little short, deflecting off Malcolm Butler's fingertips, bouncing off Kearse's legs, and somehow while lying on the ground, Kearse managed to catch it. Even Al Michaels and Chris Collingsworth calling the game didn't realize what had happened right away.
He caught it on the carry. Unreal. A catch by Kearse on the
making the moment even more unbelievable. It was an incredible, once-in-a-lifetime play, one of the most memorable catches in Super Bowl history. Seattle now had 4 plays inside the 5-yard line, and it seemed obvious. They just needed to give the ball to Marshawn Lynch to power into the end zone and win the game. With 1 minute and 2 timeouts left, they handed it to Lynch, but he was stopped at the 1-yard line. Seattle called a timeout to regroup. Everyone expected the next play to be another run with Lynch, ready for a game-winning beast mode moment. But then, in a shocking decision that would be questioned for years, Pete Carroll called for a pass play. Wilson dropped back and threw a quick slant to Lockett, but Malcolm Butler read it perfectly. He jumped the routes, intercepted the pass, and sealed the victory for the Patriots. The crowd was stunned. In just seconds, the emotions flipped completely. The Patriots had pulled off an incredible comeback, giving Brady and Belichick their 4th Super Bowl title, a moment forever etched in NFL history.
The New England Patriots are on to a celebration. A 4th Lombardi trophy is headed to one Patriot play.
At the peak of what looked like a rising dynasty, Seattle came up short in their biggest moment. Pete Carroll faced endless criticism for calling a pass at the 1-yard line with a timeout left and Marshawn Lynch, their powerhouse running back, ready in the backfield. Why not run the ball?
Kidding me? What are they doing on offense?
The question still lingers today, sparking debates among fans, analysts, and players. The decision, replayed and talked about countless times, overshadowed what had been an amazing season for the Seahawks. Malcolm Butler's incredible interception not only crushed Seattle's hopes, but also helped the Patriots win their 4th Super Bowl with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. However, this moment turned out to be the peak of Butler's career. The next year, the Patriots made it back to the Super Bowl, but Butler was mysteriously benched without any clear explanation, a puzzling decision by Belichick. After that, Butler left to join the Titans, where he played well, but this one play would always define his legacy.
Free agent out of West Alabama, intercepted the ball.
For the Seahawks, the loss was a turning point. The legendary Legion of Boom defense, once nearly impossible to break through, started to fall apart in the following years because of injuries, trades, and retirements. Earl Thomas went to the Ravens, but never played at the same level as he did in Seattle. Cam Chancellor soon retired due to injury issues. Richard Sherman joined the Seahawks' rival, the 49ers. While Seattle remained a solid team, they never quite recaptured the magic of their 2013 championship season. This Super Bowl had one of the biggest emotional swings in sports history, a moment that's hard to imagine ever happening again. For Patriots fans, it was a victory built on preparation and perfect execution. For Seahawks fans, it became a painful memory of how close they were to becoming back-to-back champions. The impact of that one play is still felt around the league, showing just how thin the line is between winning it all and facing heartbreak in the NFL.